Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Today we're looking at buying and selling, particularly markups and discounts. So firstly, markups are when a business sells something for higher than the cost price. Of course, a discount is when the price of an item is reduced. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be looking at, say, the cost price of something, and we're going to find out how much it should be sold for. So this just involves simple percentages that we've been doing. So let's look at an example question. So let's have a go at this question. A company that makes t-shirts places a 60% markup on their items. If the t-shirt costs $20 to make, how much should they sell it for? So of course they're going to need to make put a markup on all their items so they make money, otherwise they just won't be in business. So this is a very simple application of percentages. What we're doing is we're taking the cost price, how much it costs to make the item, $20, and increasing it by 60%, and you already know how to do that. So there are two ways that we can increase by a percentage. So I'll show you both of those methods. So let's do the first method. So the first way to do it is I find 60% of 20, so that will be the total value of the markup, and then I just add it to 20. You know how to do this. This is simple. 60%, 60 over 100, of means times, so 60 over 100 times 20, put it in your calculator, you get 12. So that means that this t-shirt is going to be marked up by $12, so therefore SP for selling price is going to be 20 original cost plus markup equals $32. Okay, the other way that you can do it, and I actually do not mind which method you use, totally up to you, is you can just take the cost price 20, I want to increase it by 60%, so I times it by 1 plus, and 60% is the same as 60 over 100. Remember, we do this because I'm saying 20, if I expand these brackets, I get 20 plus 20 times 60 over 100, or 60 over 100 times 20, which is exactly the same as 20 plus 60% of 20. Put this in your calculator, you get $32, okay? So this one here is probably a quicker method, but it takes more to understand it. You use whichever one that you would like. So that's pretty easy for markups, and discounts would be the same. Let's just look at a quick example. Okay, so in this example, I've got a cologne that costs $125. It's discounted by 30%. Sorry, I use cologne a lot because I'm a big fan of it. So I just want to take $125 and discount by 30%. So again, I could use two different methods and you can choose which one. So method one, I'm going to find 30% of $125. So of course, I just go 30 over 100, because that's the same as 30%, and then of means times 125, and you can put that in your calculator if you like, it's $37.50. So that's how much the discount is. So therefore SP, the selling price, will be original price minus the discount, and that is $87.50, okay? Method two, again, it is probably a little harder to understand, but it's less actual work that you have to do. So I'm going to take my original price. Now, I want to discount it by 30%, so I times by 1 minus. The minus is there because I'm discounting. 1 minus 30%, or 30 over 100. If you put that in your calculator, exact same answer. $87.50. All right, there's one more short example I'm going to do for green students. Black students can stop here. Okay, so in this term, we're told that an item was discounted by 20% and now costs $112. So we know what the selling price is. We know what it's going to sell for, but we don't know what the original price is. So that's why this question is different. So when something is discounted by 20%, that means you're only paying 80% of the price. You know, if it was discounted by 40%, you're only paying 60% of the price. So what we can do is we can let what we're trying to find, which is the original price, so OP for original price, be X. Okay, now let's write an equation. Let's just transform all of this here into a sentence that has only numbers and mathematical symbols. So I told you that we're paying 80% of the price, 0.8, or 80 over 100x equals 112, okay? Absolutely fine if you write it like this. You'll get the exact same answer. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get x by itself. This is 0.8 times x, so we need to divide each side by 0.8. And you just put this on your calculator, you get x equals 140. Okay, so this makes sense, because if something costs $140, if you discount it by 20%, 20% of 140 is 28. So it'll be discounted by $28 and therefore cost $112. So in this case, we were dividing rather than in the last case when we were multiplying. All right, this has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Hope you have a great day.